Hi, from Pohang, South Korea. You are watching Razor Sign Live. Alright, today I want to talk about Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo post-fight. Oh my god, did you see that? Conor McGregor won in 13 seconds. That's wild. That's crazy. I thought he was going to win, but I didn't think that he was going to beat Jose Aldo, who's been undefeated for 10 years. In 13 seconds. That was nuts. I didn't think that he'd figure out a way to use that movement against Jose Aldo within the first 13 seconds. Maybe he'd figure it out eventually. Maybe he'd figure out his timing at, or maybe Jose Aldo would throw a bad punch. But now, what happened was Jose Aldo came out looking terrible. I mean, I like Jose Aldo, and I think it's a shame what happened to him because I think he's a really cool guy. But the problem is this. He looked terrible in the beginning. I mean, he looked awful. He looked like he was not, coping with this pressure well. If you saw him right in the beginning, even Joe Rogan says it, that Conor looks great. He looks, awesome. Whereas Jose Aldo, he looks like the pressure is building inside him and he can't block it out. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who has been undefeated for 10 years and been in this situation multiple times. No. He looked scared. Now, I'm not trying to criticize Jose Aldo because I do like the guy. But nonetheless, he did not look good as soon as he came out. He looked stiff. He looked uncomfortable. His timing wasn't right. He looked really sloppy out there. And Conor took advantage of it. And within the first 13 seconds, bang, eliminated him. I mean, I guess Jose thought, okay, if I come forward and I start throwing punches, I'm going to loosen up. And within a couple minutes, I'll be loose. And that's how it usually is. Like for those first couple minutes, or first couple seconds, you're not feeling too well, but eventually second nature kicks in, and you're not even thinking about anything else. You're thinking fighting. You're not thinking about what's going on, the atmosphere of everything else. However, within that first 10 seconds, he didn't get into that comfortable rhythm. I think he thought he would if he just came out and started throwing punches. Conor saw him come out stiff, rigid, not have a nice flow, didn't look comfortable at all. Conor exploited it within seconds and destroyed him. Oh my God. So, this is crazy about what's going to happen next. Think about this. This is a clip from Dana White about what he said is going to happen next. So, Michael Bisping says, if he goes up to 155, does he get a title shot or does he need an eliminator shot? Meaning, does he have to fight more people before he fights Conor McGregor to get that title shot at 155? And Dana White says no. He would come in straight for a title shot. Alright, so, did you hear that? The winner of Dos Anjos and Donald Cerrone, Conor McGregor can go up to that weight class and fight either one of them if he so chooses. Now, before they used to talk about this fight in Ireland, now be a soccer stadium with 70,000, 80,000 Irish fans. I don't know, because that was if Jose Aldo lost. I guess like the stipulation was you can't lose in 13 seconds. Didn't look like you got, don't deserve another title fight. But who would have thought that? Who would have thought that Jose Aldo doesn't look like he'd, deserve another title fight? Oh, man. Wow, that is wild. That is impressive. So, we will see what happens in the next UFC event when Donald Cerrone fights Dos Anjos. And the winner might fight Conor McGregor. Could you imagine Conor McGregor holding the 145 featherweight championship and the 155 lightweight championship? Oh my God. I mean, those right there are some really tough divisions. Really tough divisions. I think lightweight's the toughest in the world. There's tons and tons of good people in that weight class. Plus there's still Frankie Edgar out there who deserves a title shot. There's tons of good people that Conor can fight. So if Conor does, win the 155 and the 145, there'll be an endless amount of people who can give him a great title shot. And he will be fighting the best of the best in their best in the prime of their life. It will be amazing. Whereas like Anderson Silva, I don't know if he really did fight the best high caliber fighters. Whereas if Conor is able to win, oh my God, and keep that win going, he'll be defending against the best of the best in 2 divisions. How crazy is that? Oh my God, I can't imagine. Anyway, if you like this, check out my channel. Subscribe to it. Hit me up. And check out C. Rich and Don Juan Banks. Alright, peace out.